The ocean is silent, too silent. Midnight, April 15th, 2025. A gleaming luxury liner cuts through the North Atlantic, its decks glowing with neon light, its passengers sipping cocktails, laughing, scrolling through their phones, streaming live to millions across the world. It is billed as the rebirth of a legend, the Titanic 2, built with 21st century engineering, marketed as unsinkable, version 2.0, launched with the promise that history could never repeat itself. But what if it did? What if in our age of satellites, GPS, radar, and artificial intelligence, Titanic sank again? The thought sounds impossible. Ships today are floating skyscrapers, steel fortresses brimming with lifeboats tracked by satellites circling the Earth. And yet, history has a dark sense of humor. Picture it, Southampton docks. Passengers boarding, snapping selfies of their elegant cabins. Hashtags explode, Titanic returns, history reborn. Billionaires, celebrities, influencers, all craving a piece of the spectacle. News anchors compare it to 1912. Only this time, they insist, everything is different. Everything is safe. But safety is an illusion. The voyage begins smooth, seas calm, Wi-Fi strong enough to stream movies in 4K from the middle of the ocean. Live bands play, champagne towers sparkle, TikTok fills with Jack and Rose reenactments at the bow. The world watches, fascinated, as Titanic sails once again. And then, somewhere off Newfoundland, a warning. A vast mass of drifting ice. Not one iceberg, but dozens. Colossal slabs breaking free from Greenland's melting glaciers. The legacy of climate change. The captain, seasoned and confident, assures the crew. "We'll steer through easily," he says. Radar detects the ice. GPS charts a safer path. Passengers below still dancing under chandeliers. But the Atlantic, as always, plays its own game. A sudden current pushes the ship toward the pack. Alarms sound, orders shouted, but by the time they act, it's too late. A roar splits the night. Steel screams, hull buckles, compartments flood. And instantly, the 21st century shows its difference. Phones light up. Live streams launch, tweets fly. Titanic hitting iceberg, this is real. Within minutes, hashtags trend worldwide. Unlike 1912, the world doesn't learn days later in a newspaper. It watches, in horror, as the tragedy unfolds in real time. You'd think modern technology would save everyone, but panic doesn't evolve. Crowds surge. Some passengers try to drag suitcases into lifeboats. Others push, fight, scream. Some lifeboats launch half empty. Others never leave the deck. Distress calls echo through satellites. The Coast Guard scrambles helicopters and ships. But the Atlantic has no mercy. In water, this cold survival time is minutes, not hours. Rescue vessels are still far away. Time is the enemy. And all of it is broadcast live. Millions glued to screens. Some can't look away. Some call it the first true disaster of the social media age. Families at home, watching helplessly as loved ones stream their final words. A passenger whispers into the camera, "The lights are going out," before the screen fades to black. Symbolism impossible to ignore. In 1912, Titanic embodied human arrogance, the belief steel could conquer nature. In 2025, it embodies something greater, our faith that technology can outwit the planet itself. And once again, the Atlantic proves otherwise. In the aftermath, insurance companies collapse under claims. Conspiracy theories ignite instantly. Was it sabotage? Terrorism? Did corporate greed rush the ship through construction? Rumors flood TikTok and Reddit before investigators even reach the wreck. And the wreck itself? Not hidden for 70 years like the original. Mapped within days by underwater drones. Thousands explore it in VR. Tragedy, repackaged as digital tourism. Survivors give interviews, book deals, Netflix specials. Lawsuits stretch on for decades. And once again, stories of bravery and cowardice rise from the waves. But the question that lingers is darker. Would we learn anything? Or would we just build another? because the original tragedy was meant to humble us. Instead, it became legend, romanticized in films, reenacted at dinner theaters, even sold as themed cruises. We turned disaster into entertainment. So if Titanic sank again in 2025, would we mourn? Or would we scroll? The Atlantic whispers its answer. The ocean doesn't care about hashtags, live streams, or billion-dollar ships. It does what it has always done. It waits, silent, patient, eternal. And maybe that's the lesson. We are not as advanced as we think. 1 century apart, same ocean, same story, same mistake. History never really sinks. It floats just beneath the surface, waiting to repeat itself.